Good morning. Day 15 of 31 days until I move into the bus. I think after today, I need to start the countdown because I'm at the top of the mountain, right? They say it's all downhill from here. That can be good or bad, but we're going to take it as good. That means it's easier as you go, right? But I don't know if you've ever walked downhill, walking uphill and downhill, sometimes downhill, woo-wee, but anyways, you're not going to talk about that. I had a little anxiety thinking about that this morning. I saw this really cool video of this woman on YouTube. She's called the Unexpected Gypsy. She's so cute and she's so eclectic and she had some really good advice. And it was like, the video was called like final stages of journaling or something like that. She art journals, which her art is amazing. But she had some really cool things to say. It was things that she would tell her younger self. She's in her 50s. So made me think about what I would tell my younger self. And things maybe that I share that, things that I don't share that maybe I should share with my daughters or with whoever, because they're life lessons that you learn that take you decades to figure out sometimes. And that sucks. Ugh. Who wants to do decades of lessons? No, not me. Yeah, I probably did want to, but that was not the smart way to do it. I know what I'm doing today. I need to do something with the solar. I'm intimidated by it for sure. I don't think I have all the cables that I need now that I have the new setup, and I really don't know where to begin. So I think I'm going to go over to City Electric and see what they say, and if they have some help, cool. And if not, I'm going to figure out something else. Because I've watched about 17 million videos, and there are lots of advice, and I've chat GBT'd it, and I've done all the things, but I just need like a human who understands electricity and solar to walk through what I have and to say, no, you're missing this. Yes, you need this here, blah, 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 whatever. So that's what I'm looking for, really. So if you're that person, call me, because I need to hear that, because I'm intimidated by it. I do have to charge the battery some more. So what I did learn is that they don't charge fast. You don't charge them fast it just doesn't go like poof, full. They have long lives, so they go up to like 80%, and then they just sort of trickle charge all the way up to 100. And I'm trying to get them to 100. So the charger that I have is like 2 amps, so it takes days and days. And I am terrified of leaving it plugged up all night long in the bus, something that I can't monitor because that's flammable and scary. So I don't do it. So I guess I'll continue to do it until they're full or until I hook up the solar. Whichever, either or. I don't know. So, I don't know what I'm doing today. I have lots of things I can do. There's so much to do. So, let's just see what pans out. I'm going to look at my list, and the list is long. I'm going to look at that and see what looks appealing today. How about that? Yeah. I need to get... I don't know which cables I need to get, but I need to get this shit off because 2 of these go up there, and I need them to come out. So, this is about to get real dirty. Alright, this is a dirty job. No bullshit. Next, I took the positive cable out. Anyways, I'll explain this later, but this is dirty. I'm just saying. So, I'm going to put a clip of this in there. What I was doing was, there's 2 auxiliary batteries on the outside of the bus that do a lot of different things, and I was removing the extra cables that I had. There used to be a lift in the bus because it was a handicap bus and it had a lift right there, and I'd removed the lift a long time ago, but the battery's just been hanging out. So I removed the positive and the negative, and there was some other like switch thing plug in there, but I removed all that, and I was trying to see if those cables were long enough and if they were the right size for me to use for my current setup. So I was just hoping that they were the right size and the length so that I wouldn't have to buy more cables. But I think one of them will work, but I'm not sure about the other one. So, and I didn't go to City Electric today. I spent a lot of time outside, and it was so hot and so draining, and I'm so sore. But anyways, I'm going to play the video now. So this is the hole to the inside of the bus where it went up to the machine. This is where it circled around and went in here and was grounded right there. So, by the way, the sun is hot. I'm trying to. So this is inside the battery box, and it came into this one, and these 2 go to the batteries, they go to the alternator, and they went to that, and they go to some other shit too. So they go to the board in the bus that does a lot of other things. Sorry, I'm gonna hook it back up. I don't know what happened to the quality of the film today. Maybe it was just too hot out there, I'm not sure. So I finished the roof repair. I put the hatch back in, and I'm going to make a video on how to take the hatch out and put it back in, because I don't think I've ever seen one of those, and it may help somebody. And then I had a little patch of wall on the back, on the upper thing, that I was missing, and I fixed that today. And I made a template for the end cap where that wall cuts in the shower, just on my shelf. I made an end cap for that, a template, because I'm going to do the PVC board on the inside, and then probably whatever I'm going to put on the outside. I don't know if it's be wood. I don't know what it is. Whatever's going to be on that wall right there, it's going to be on the outside of that. But I made the template for that today, so that's the beginning of that. I think also that will run down into the bottom piece, and that'll be a door where those shelves are, so that was a good thing. I found my original list of everything that I wanted in the bus, and I'm consolidating my lists tonight and writing out step by step what I need for everything so I don't forget anything, since it's only 15 days left. And I know I'm not going to get everything done before I move into it, but I'd like to have a running list of everything that's needed so I don't forget. I don't want to get caught up in the moment and forget some things and be like, oh shit, I already put the floor down and I was going to do something under the floor. Anyways, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I'm going to consolidate this list tonight. I feel a little less intimidated today about solar than I did yesterday, because I did do some more research last night, and I'm going to do some more to figure that out. But that is really daunting to me and a really big thing, and it's really dangerous, and I don't want to catch my shit on fire, and I just want it done right. So I'm like this with anything that is crucial, and I'm like this with some things that are not crucial. I just think about it until I'm ready to do it, and then I just do it. I'll know when I know. So if anybody out there wants to help, and not necessarily hands-on, or hands-on, I don't care, but like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you can do that. Let me know, because I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but don't call me if you don't know what you're doing, though. Because if you don't know what you're doing and you say some sideways stuff, I'll be like, hey, yeah, cool, and hang up and be like, I'm not listening to that person, because that's real. I mean, that's just how I am. I'll be nice to you and thank you for your time, but if I don't feel secure in your knowledge, or if you're trying to BS me, I smell it, man, a mile away. So when I came in from being outside, I was covered with that black dust that's under the bus, and I was sitting on the porch. I sat on the steps, and I took a gallon of water and a wash rag, and I was like, scrubbing my arms and my legs, because it's black dust. It's disgusting. And I was scrubbing my legs, and I was thinking about all the white people that don't wash their legs. And I'm like, well, how do you not wash your legs, bro? How do you not wash any part of your body? Any part of your body, bro. I don't care if you get a wash rag. I have a wash rag, but I also have a silicone, like, scrubby thing. Yeah, I use that too, because it doesn't hold bacteria. Because I'm phobic. Anyways, I just sat there laughing. I'm like, I'm outside washing my legs because they're so dirty before I go get in the shower and wash my legs again. But whatever. Anyways, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. So I'm nervous now. I'm getting more nervous. I'm showing my apartment this weekend. I'm making big headway. My middle daughter will be up here this weekend to hang out a little bit, and I have to work this weekend, and I still have to do things on the bus, so I feel a little chaotic, and videoing is hard sometimes. It takes time, and it takes time to edit, and my phone doesn't do right sometimes, and sometimes it does. Depends on the day. I don't know. So that just adds time to it, but anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm glad I'm doing this. This is making me feel better, and I'm officially halfway there. I'm going to go and do some things and see what else I can do tonight. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.